Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Future Diary.
The new Pikachu movie.
I like the new Pokemon movie that just came out.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a general idea.
I think I do.
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't think I have a dictionary definition
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the terms for anime is or how it's exactly defined, but I think it's Japanese animated cartoons.
I think of Goku, like those really like crazy characters.
One Piece.
Naruto. Naruto.
Believe it!
I'd go with Japanese. I guess Western.
Japanese.
It's Japanese.
Most of the time I prefer Japanese animation.
Japanese anime because they are cuter.
For me, yes. It's more pleasing. Definitely. Japanese animation is most of the time at a higher quality.
They have such a vast style to them that is very different from the like cartoons like usually in North America. So yeah.
Western cartoons are less realistic and less cuter than Japanese anime. It depends on what anime.
From the ones that I've seen, usually I just see all the I see like anime, like different animes as like almost the same tone. It's either in a high school or like someone with like a power or something, and then in cartoons there's like a whole variety of just plots and plot lines and characters, I guess.
Story-wise, once again, most of the time higher quality. I'm thinking of like Gravity Falls and Over the Garden Wall, which is also a Western cartoon, which also has a long or serialized story. But even if I had to pick between those and anime, I would pick anime.
That's tough because I know a lot of animes use fillers, which kind of dampen the plot a bit. So, but nonetheless, I do like the plot of animes better for the most part. I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing, and I just like the quality better than a lot of North American stuff. It's, you know. Yeah.
I see it in the media a lot, like on Twitter and stuff, so it looks pretty cool, but I don't really have a personal connection too much with it.
So, I think anime is great. It has so many different genres. It just has so much more space and room for innovation. There are a lot of stereotypes about it, though.
No, I do not.
I do not.
Right now, no.
Not often.
Definitely do.
I plan on watching the new season of One Punch Man, but as of right now, I'm not watching any animes.
I think I like Pokemon. Psychopaths, only season 1. Season 2 was bad.
Death Note up until the last season.
Future Diary.
Perfect.
hell to the no.
No.
No, not really.
No, not at all.
Everyone knows anime is the place to be, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
A weeb?
I have been called a weeb, but I didn't take it as an offense.
I think obviously people would have the joke of being called a weeaboo or a weeb.
I've not been made fun of it for it, but some of my friends who also love anime, like when I'm like, hey, do you want to make like new friends by talking about anime? And they're like, no, let's not do that. You're gonna be seen as a weirdo. I'm like, oh, you like can change their stereotypes about it.
I mean, yeah, my friends don't watch anime, so when I talk to them, they just kind of give me that look. Like, I don't watch anime. I'm like, damn right I watch anime. Come on, you don't?
I think it's kind of interesting how they have, like, I like video games, so if they say they like anime, like that's what they're into. So it's not that, it's pretty cool. Like I can't really relate to them that much with it, but I think it's pretty interesting, and I could learn more about it from them.
Then I'm just cool with it, I guess. Maybe I'll ask them like what kind of shows they like. That'll be, yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm like, awesome. We are friends now.
Oh, we can be friends.
A fellow cultured person is what pops into my head. No, absolutely not.
No, not really.
No, I do not. That's what they like. So.
I used to be critical of people who watch anime, but then I realized that it's a really mean thing for me to do. And right now, if people enjoy anime, then by all means, go ahead.
No.
No, not at all.
It's because there's like a dark side to anime too, right? You got the stuff like hentai, and that's pretty disturbing, and unfortunately, like, that's also a pretty big aspect of the anime culture, and I think a lot of people associate it with that because of the internet and stuff.
Well, as I said, there are multiple shows that maybe a bit over-sexualize young girl characters or have a lot of sexual tension in them in inappropriate situation that can, and this whole thing stereotypia is on all anime, I guess.
Once again, the genres that I dislike, like, well, I don't want to say it, but like mostly I think it's hentai. So I think it's regarded as like, it's mostly because the creators choose, they're not actually restricted by any guidelines. For example, when you see cartoons in the Western world, it's actually, I think, restricted by the network they're being shown in. And they're not really restricted because they're independent mostly.
I think unlike North American animation, which has become very digitalized, you know, I feel like anime for the most part is still hand-drawn, like frame by frame. And of course they've implemented new technologies, but I feel like there's more heart in it because of that. And you can really tell someone sat down and poured their heart into handcrafting those visualizations.
Not at all. I think it's because of the genres some people choose to create anime.
I would say both, and also depends on what anime they watched. What's the first anime they watched? If it's hentai kind of anime, they will start hate anime.
I don't think so.
Maybe, possibly. I don't think so, but maybe people could think like this is from Japan, because obviously Japan is a place where a lot of high-budget things are from, and all this professionally made creations. And obviously, I feel if they thought since it's from Japan, then they must think like it must be good, or it must be like some to an incredible quality that Japan usually possess in creations.
Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air, you know. You know, people got so accustomed to, you know, all the Nickelodeon animation, things like that. I feel like anime was just like, wow, look at this, something completely new, original. Yeah.
I don't think so, no. But also, what I characterize as anime is like extremely well done storylines and really good art. And Avatar is an example of that, actually. So I'm not sure. I still wouldn't qualify it as anime.
It also depends on the culture value they present in the storyline. If they have a storyline that represents Japanese culture or like Japanese way of thinking, then that's count as Japanese anime.
I want to say, man, Avatar is such a classic. I'm gonna have to say no because I don't know the dictionary definition of anime, but I'm pretty sure it has to come from Japan for it to fully be to qualify as anime, right?
I think it could. Because, I don't know, if you sing a jazz song and you're not from New Orleans, I guess you can, it's still a jazz song.
君も fall in love, do in love 世界まるっと愛そうぜ fall in love, do in love 愛が勝つのさ始めようみんなで弾けてみようぜ愛されあれば笑顔ないないないないどんな敵だって人は人で人さ愛をシェアしてわきあいあいの愛がないサンシャインさんさんにある